Hello and welcome back. Right, we have work to do. Yes, it's time to gather this in. It's winter. Let's get these in and we shall see how well we did. I just remind myself because it has been a few days and this is, I think I would class as my, we put the fields and everything, didn't we? It's true. Yeah, 71, 55, wow. Did what? I know I will have done them. This is what was on the special this morning. I can't remember. Wow. Now that is amazing for a very high end. Is it very high end? Yeah, but definitely, yeah, ish. Right, also let's see what. Yeah, I can't remember if we got a sprayer. We have. We've got my favourite, my absolute favourite. Oh wow. That's the only bad thing I'm going to say about jumping from Let's Play to Let's Play. That is that you, or I do, don't recollect exactly what you've got. Right, let's gather this. Yeah, I'd have a slow saunter as well over the winter. Whether to get fields, no, that's a point. Yeah, we got the jockey on this. We have. This has definitely become my firm favourite. That's right, it was on this particular Let's Play that I actually became aware of the jockey. It has now since then really become a firm favourite. I'd go to Cedar. Right, I am going to time-lapse this because this task is going to take a while and it's fairly boring, so I'm going to say my words and we'll see you guys and girls on the other side. Right, there we go. Job is a good one. I'm racking, and this weird. My memory's very weird. Short-term memory is shocking. It really is. I often forget little tiny details, and yet I've also got the sort of memory that remembers little tiny horsepower things on this game and silly stuff like that. I don't know if anybody else is like that. I also remember it's come to me that there was one of the fields that we were buying that had got something with it. Why would I remember something like that? 71. Yeah, it has. Let's go have a quick look at that. Right, so I'm really also, the other thing I'm thinking of is that what's on the deal? Is that a deal we can miss? We've got enough little tractors definitely for what we need to do. We don't need another sprayer. That is super duper. It really is. Now what is it? And it is over 400 horsepower. That is a really, really fantastic deal. It truly is. I can't remember if we said bank loans are allowed, and I can't remember if we've even got bank loans, because obviously we've got we have got the money that we're going to get an awful lot of money from all of the bales over the winter. So in some ways, do we need... It's one of those things though where you're going to kick yourself if you don't, because it's a really good deal. It really is. We are going to need tractors of that kind of calibre, and it's rare that I have a case like that, because that particular model is normally well out of my price range. So really, yeah, it's one of those things that I really seriously don't want to... It's another house, but it has got a field of sorts. But my life, we could put placeables here. It is ours. Is it no, it's a visual one. Does it go out? Oh, this comes out on that other little side road, of course. Wow. Let's have a look. That is the first, yeah, it is, and that's the church in front of us. Right, okay. I'm not sure if we will do anything with it being a house. 2 houses. Gordon Bennett. I'm not sure that we could put a placeable, a factory on it though. That is definitely true. Not something that's massive. Oh, there's a lot of stones on this. It's all got ready though. Both of the fields that we bought are both ready to rock and roll. The other one's got weeds, I noticed, but yeah, I'm really unsure. Also thinking, what else do we need? Yeah, let's have a quick look at what we need for starting next year in our normal farming, and just see, because if there's anything, I'd sooner needs come before wants. That is definitely, yeah. Me and my friend always agree on that. So he always sort of said that as a golden rule to be guided by is needs override wants. If you're ever in a position where you can buy something that you want and all of your needs are out of the way, then by all means go for your wants. Right, so let's have a look first of all at yeah. Oh, we have got... Oh, that's right. We did, didn't we? Yes. Only one header, though. Yeah, so we're going to need another header. Ooh, trailers are a bit weak as well. Plough, only one. Could probably make do with that for a while, because I've got the good 10 metre. Yeah, baler upper, baler load, which will, yeah. 2 mowers. Yeah, brilliant. Sprayer. Now, if anything, I would say a second jockey. So we've got a header, trailer, and seeder. Yeah, I've got to be realistic now. I think it's, as much as I would love to do that and probably even get into debt, there are other more important things that we need to be looking out for. We've got till March, so we shall start by going through the sales, and if they don't come up in the sales, that's a point. I'm not sure what kind of header size the new harvester would have. What kind of... it is only... Yeah, it's not much better than the Dominator. I think we ought to go and have a look and jump into that and see what engine size it goes up to. I think. Let's go over to the shop. We haven't been over there for a while. Yeah, because it's not only, it's also the capability that it's got of going up to. Yeah, I'm ever so glad of the day that jockey dropped as a special, because it made me aware that it was not just a, not just a cultivator, it was actually a seeder. 6 metre seeder for 44,000, brand new. I mean, that was obviously less because it was special. That's not a bad repair price. Now then, let's see. Is it got... Oh, it can have. What engine setup can you go up to? Oh, wow. Actually quite a serious engine. So I would imagine that could go up to something like... I don't think it'll master them absolutely monstrous ones. But I tell you what we could do. We could lease one as a test. I always say this. The one thing about game mechanics, unless you know, or I mean, it's funny, in FS19 I did know most of the sizes, but it wasn't as complex as it has become in FS22. There are an awful lot more different sizes now. So, yeah. Why has it not got a rear hitch? Right, we're going to move that back to what it is now. We're going to, yeah, recustomize, reset it back to what it was. It's a 271. What size tank has it got presently? 7,000. We can cope with that. I will have it expanded, and we will also, I think, go for numbers. Yeah. 2. Well, that 2. I suppose it's paint, isn't it? Rear hitches standard. Leave that alone. Pipe. It is a fairly long pipe. Right, we will customise that. Right, I think... Yeah, right. Okay, so we know what we want now. We know what we're looking for. Let's... In fact, yeah, we could stay here, actually, to be honest. There's absolutely nothing... Oh, no, there is. Yes, there is. There's many reasons for us to be over in our yard field. And one of those is to keep our eye on this lot, processing over winter. Right, so let's go to sleep. Let's... and yeah, we'll move it to 9 o'clock. Now, is it going to do its glitch, or is it going to continue? It's going to continue. It's took the change without the glitch. Wow. Look at that. Let's remind it. Let's try and just move those a little bit, so I can get a good enough axis. That's more about moving the angle that they're at than anything. They're at a weird angle. Just push them a little towards that. I think that'll be alright then. Right, so daily deal. Still yesterday's. we did well on the bales. For saying we didn't, if you know what I mean. It was obviously just a pure normal grass. There was nothing we did to this one. I'm trying to remind myself as well. Precision farming, I think we bought the data, didn't we, this time? I don't think we've got a... No, we haven't. We haven't bought the precision farming, the scanner, the scout. I mean, we don't need it this year because, yeah, I'm sure the data, well, unless it's changed, it used to last, I think it was actually almost 2 years. It started to go dodgy at the end of the second year as you're approaching. Actually, what I'm doing, I'm going totally wrong, I'm not paying attention. That's better. It's hard to gauge. Yeah, I think that's about right. Just... It's the only thing into about the game, I don't know, the depth perception is not as... Yeah, that'll do lovely. Fantastic. We will let all of these process though before we do the digestate. Which side is the 3 points on? It's on that one. So let's cut it from this side. Actually, I like this as a storage place for this. It's a little bit out of the way. So it's a fairly big trailer. It's perfect, that little slab of concrete. Just the only thing that is a little bit is obviously when you mow it. No, I don't need to do that. To do that. Right, smash it. Yeah, that's a bit... right, we're going to go through till tomorrow. There's nothing on sale today. Then the snow is coming. Will it settle? That is the question. Is it just a little snow shower, or is it a proper full-blown snowy? Ooh, yeah, flickering. Oh, am I leasing something? Oh, what am I leasing? Ah. Well, actually, we'll keep that. Yeah, we will. But this particular time, definitely. Let's have a look at that processing. What have we got in? Yeah, full 75 tons. Smashing. Okay, so it hasn't taken any of that at all yet. Right, okay. So, daily deal. A 12.5 metre that requires a 550 horsepower beast. Another, I like the Axis, I've used that on my No Man's Land. It was, yeah, it's actually, when extended, is very good. Yeah, also has the wheels and also has the ability to attach a trailer, which is quite amazing. I've never actually used that facility, but it is ideal for something like a Lima. Of course, we've got the Claris on this Let's Play, so let's not forget that. Regitrack is a low end, and we could, yeah, I'm not worried about the Regitrack, absolutely not. Right, let's go through till next month to avoid this flickering. Grass grew. No, I didn't think grass grew. until April. Ah, no. Yeah, because obviously if it can be planted, it means it's grown. So actually, no, it does grow in March. Oh, smashing. Okay, so we've got first growth stage. We're not cutting yet, though. Absolutely not. Or is it second growth stage? It seems a little long for first. No, I'm surprised. I think we'll process it in an entire night. Has the biogas gone funny? Because that really should have... It's not... the biogas isn't working. The money's not gone up either. Oh, I know what it is. This had an update and it'll have changed it, so I'll have not got it on activate. Oh no. And we do want Digestate stored. Yeah, so it was that. It's annoying. So let's speed up time. Let's go through the hour, because that literally... Yeah. Let's watch this. Flicks on the hour, it should. Sell that, we should get some money. Quite a jump, yeah. Absolutely. Let's remind that it's on Earth. I don't want it to go too fast though, because if that tractor is what we're after, I did notice it. I had a versatile, but that is a really high end. Really high end tractor. Yeah, that would mean we could do high end things. Yeah. That would see us through to the end, wouldn't it, really? The big things like that 12 metre. But again, header, Mr. Smith, I'm going to remind you, there will be other ones like that. Right, let's process it. Yeah, actually, we can't speed time up anymore. We've been caught up with the planting season. Now then, we have. I am not going to go too much more because... Yeah, and we're going to leave this as quite a short session for a change. Just it's over here. That didn't work as planned. It didn't. If I stop quickly, that stuck. Forwards and brake quickly, we literally flew forwards. No, physics, but not physics. Right, let's stick that on the back. So, yeah, it's caught on the quick. I know what we'll do. Yes, that would work, I think, if we stick that down on the ground. And then it should. Yes, smashing. Lateral thinking, that's all it takes. A little bit of patience and... Yeah, let's try and push those up to this slab. They begin to process later. I can't believe that. Yeah, I knew this had an update. I love it. It's funny, disturbed simulations came from nowhere for me. It's not a modder that I am familiar with, but I've got to be honest, this has become my probably go-to first production because of its versatility. It's not to be sneered at either. It isn't a poxy little. I mean, what I mean is it processes fast and everything that you would want for a BGA. So it might be small, but it packs a mighty punch. Yeah, I wasn't being horrible. What I meant there, what I was trying to say was, it's a fantastic It really is amazing. Right, so the day has come. It now is all about, header. Mind you, that is a point. We are not harvesting for months, so there's no rush on that. No, there isn't. They've got all that to process. What we really have got to do is anything that we need. The second cockerling, definitely we need. Because they're no-till, so to be honest though, actually both of our fields are cultivated. What we're going to do is send down 2 tractors. In fact these 2 will do nicely. Let's just put that weight down. We shall send him. We can put him on the roadside, I think. Or fuel. Yes, let's quickly top up fuel. And then we shall send him on his merry way. And the road is clear at present. I do love this fact that we've got the fuel station opposite us. Right, let's send him on his way. Set destination to the shop. Hope the gate's open. And we shall grab the other tractor. I like these, but they seem odd to my brain. It says that they're too long. The nose is too long, as from a traditional shape. Not that again. Let's top up. Yeah, we are 3/4 of a tank. Let's keep them full. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. They are fantastic. They are very, very reasonable tractor. Very, very reasonable. Yes, one that I have. Oh, fantastic! These Star Wars names have come through. Brilliant. Right, let's push that one through. Set destination to the shop. And we will grab the other one because I think that's blocking the gateway by the look of that. No, it's not actually. It's quite deceptive, isn't it? That type of thing. Now then, is there anything we can... Oh... Yeah, we might need to hire the big bag winch to move that and bring out our first trailer as well. Then I think we need to repair this. Yes, we do. So we need another jockey, we did say that. Let's shift the fuel harvester. It's done that thing where it won't let you in. Then the gate, we must remember it's not on that side. It's being realistic, actually. Now then, let's more sense to reverse into the square. Very small shop. Smashing. That's the first coupling then. It looks like the... oh no, he hasn't. Actually, it was a she. Amelin is one of the ladies. I can't remember which one it is. I was looking up for Star Wars names. Isn't that the general? Who gave her life, I think it is. Yeah, it's the one who sacrificed her life in the one where they were running out of fuel, which is something that's never featured. Yes, sorry Versatile. You really, yeah. Right, so we need a second seeder. This time we're paying full price. Now then, the other thing is, have we got... Yeah, let's change that. Type. we got any front boxes? I can't remember. I really can't on this. Let's have a look. We have one. Well, we're going to need at least two, so let's buy one of those as well. At least one. Yeah, because I would like one for fertiliser and a couple for the 2 seeders. So we should buy 2. They're absolutely amazing. 1, 2. Right. Okey-dokey. And also, the one thing that we did when we first bought this was to buy one of the 3-point links. And we never did get around to buying it. Now I think we're going to change the colour on this one. Oh no, actually there's none that... Yeah. Yeah, we know it works. We did try it that first time. Smash in. Yeah, it's a much bigger yard than you think. Right, so we don't need the cultivator, because these can already direct drill, which is quite amazing. Very amazing, in fact. The one thing they don't do is they don't fertilise. But you know, I got used to in this, because obviously in FS19 there were many models that did fertilise as well. It was quite the norm, whereas in this, it's not. Even the high-end ones tend to just seed. There are only a few that do fertilising as well, so let's set this down and send it to our yard, field 69, and we will grab the other tractor. We should put the front box as well. No, I'm not sure. I don't think we've actually put any tools down, have we, or a washer. There's a new mod that's come out that I'm starting to use. It also does, not only is it a washer, but it also does water as well. I don't know if it's free water, but yeah, it does water as well. As in, like, it's a water point as well as a washer. It seems quite quick as well. We should sneak down this road here this time, if we can. This was wise, but I thought, being as we know we can get up this way, we've never been down this road. That is through the first one. Yeah, it's a bit cheeky, I know, but it is ours. That's a point. I haven't put anything like the multi-fruit down. In the corner of this would be perfect, actually, thinking about it. It's off the field. We also need one on the other one. I think what we're going to do is we are going to shift the one... Oh, is this a bit out of the way? I think it is. I do actually, yeah. I think we ought to go for... While we've got this thought in mind, I think we need to be placing a few little placeables. We don't need fuel because it's across the road. And it's container you should be looking for. Not that. It's weird how some mods you tend to now. Yeah, we don't want to. Yeah. Don't want it to go too far back though, otherwise it's going to be. But yeah, I think there's about perfect. Right, and let's go across the road and do one over here. I've got to think of placement on this one. Wasted space. No, that's not wasted. That is not wasted at all. The perfect field would be this one. But the gateway is not wasted. That's not wasted. Neither is that. Far corner, but that's going to be difficult to get to. Yeah, it is. That very corner over there. I'm sure I put things in this corner. No, that is the one thing I'm going to say. I did say that last time, Peter 716. there's never any wasted. The headlands are always very small, and it is critical, but it's not. I'm not trying to be, if you know what I mean. It's just, yeah, it can be good. It can. I think, if anything, I think where the little tractor is probably. Or should we leave it where it is? It's not hurting actually. I know it's a bit of a faff, but if you're on this side of the year, I suppose that's the point though, really. Right, let's get this going. We're only getting ready because next time I do intend on actually, yeah, it's March, it is planting season, so I can't really think if we actually did. Whether we did say what we were going to plant, or seed, or yeah. I can't remember if we did, if we discussed it. Yeah, actually thinking about this, I think we need to go in. We'll see if we can do it, I'm not sure. No, I think it's going to be unrealistic. But we can just reverse a little bit like that. Ooh, front box. Yeah, I've had to do the manual key config. It's lost the open on my gamepad, which is very weird because I haven't changed anything. It's yet another casualty of the changes. It's too realistic. Slightly not as. Yeah, you used to be able to do it on the gamepad, but that's gone. And I've not changed anything, so I've had to do a manual key config for opening and closing all things. I will when I get a moment. Have a go. Right, so that's one. That's ready. Let's shut the gate. Not sure whether it'll let me. Sure. Right, okay, this is preparation for next time. So where did the... No, I've just put that there. Where is the... There we are. Smashing. Now what horsepower requirements have these got? That's what I want to know. 160, so we're just 10 horses out for this one, so that's not bad actually. This will cope with it. Really will. Well, we certainly managed to blow that money, didn't we? Now we should get a tick up now. 11 o'clock, but I don't know how much. Yeah. So, yeah, that's actually lime. Yeah, I love the way these are linked. If you do something in one, it does the other. Yeah, I'd like to retrieve that out of the hedge as well. Still processing. Smashing. Let's get this across the roads and we shall see. I think it is definitely a good idea to actually keep them on something straw producing because it also brings in, it can be processed at the biogas plant. So I think to begin with, you've got an awful big range of when they sense you and they stop. It's, yeah, a little bit annoying. I'm going to have to go wide. That's it. Perfect. So I think, I'm not sure when oats are planted. Because I know barley and thing are actually winter, aren't they, really? Tag end of autumn. I think they're what you plant when you start normally. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. It's oats. Yeah, wheat and barley are then when the straw producing. So it's oats, and that is what we're going to plant. Smashing. 2 fields of oats. The first time. So next session we should get this underway. This is where we're going to leave it. I always like to prepare, or usually like to prepare. I really do. Let's get this underway. So this is the second one. Now I want to change to oats on the other one because I know what I'm like. I'll forget and I'll just imagine. It would remind me, but yeah, I will be thorough. Now we need also to scan these fields. Let's do that as well. Right, let's grab the other tractor first and then we'll go to precision farming. Let's grab you in 71 and change you to oats. Now then, I did say that we were also converting field 54, but the one beauty about grass is that you can obviously run across it. If we do that, it's going to mean that we've always got to be very careful about running across it. So I think we'll keep 54 as it is. I think 52 makes more sense, but again, if it's going to be an adjoining field, the gateways for 51 and 50 are in 52, so it makes a sense for 52 to remain. Now 72 on the other hand, although it has a gateway into 73 that we don't own, we don't need access to 73, plus 73 also has a gateway off the road if we did buy it in the future. So I think 54 and 52, 70 and 69 should remain grass fields. 72 will be the one that we plough up. Now we have got a plough. So the third job we're going to do is we're going to grab the traction key. Yeah, we may as well leave this actually because it is going to be needed in this field. Let's go and grab the plough and stick him in this field ready for action. I've never used the plough yet. Did I buy the weight option for this? I didn't. No, it must have been. Yeah. I don't know where it is. I remember seeing it against the shed. Oh, it's a beautiful red that matches the case. Yeah, we must put the washer down. Neglected our equipment. Yeah, that is the 9 metre. Brilliant. Yeah, so we're still in the market for other fields. Yeah, because obviously the one thing I would say is that how much have we got digesting? Please tell me it's a full 75 tonnes. It is. And also quite a lot more to be processed, so that's quite a bit of income over the next couple of months. I'm trying to think, where would we put tools? Actually, this gateway seems like a good idea. It really does. In between the trees, I think. I have my favourite toolbox. Put that. Oh, doesn't like that. Okay. Ah, it must be the swing of the gate. Set it back slightly, and the new water point. Sure, that's going to be under. No, it's not that one. Oh, it is that one. Yes, it is. Ah. Yeah. It's on that side. Smashing. Now we can wash and we can repair. I'm just going to see about putting the front weights on this. We got the wheel weights, but the front weights we didn't do. Oh, yeah, I think. Smash it. So let's go across the road, put this in the field. I think the last thing we'll do is no, we also have got to do the Yeah, let's do that now. Let's do the precision farming. We're going to buy that, but that is also on our hit list of things that we need to actually do. Oh, we bought it. I did think of that, and I've done it already. Smashing. But yeah, we must buy these scouts, definitely. We also need to get the stone crusher thing down as well. Might need to hire the big bag winch, as I said, for that. I sometimes leave the... No, I haven't. It's in this corner. Right, so I do love the fact the gate opens inward. That is very great attention to detail of the map maker. Very, very... I love this map. It is amazing. It really is. Right, let's set the course then. And then that is the last thing we are going to do for this session. And field... 72, target where I am, and open generator. Headlands, I think we're going to go 2, if I'm honest, because of the swing space. And we shall save that. We want it in 72, and we're going to call that 9 metre. Because there will be other implements that may share that. Please tell me it has. Yes, it has on the other side. Let's swing round there then. Yeah, it won't remember between sessions. I don't think if I did allow great fields this time, I'm sure it would forget that for next time. Let's test that. Yeah, it has. So that's worked. And that is where we're going to leave it. Yeah, it's. I wish I'd realised that obviously the biogas plant wasn't processing, because obviously it would have done a much better job over the winter. Yeah, we're obviously a bit short now because I didn't realise in time. Right, we also, I think, we're not on the, this is the second growth stage, because it's got that yellow, the greeny green look, rather than the yellow greeny. I'll see if I can show you what I mean. Yeah, usually if you pick a corner, you can see the difference. Although to me that looks the same. The trouble is the tractor's in the way. Tell actually if that is the... okay, that's intrigued me. I can't see. I know it's a small headland, but that grass looks exactly the same to me, which that means it's fully grown. I thought we'd got one growth stage left to do. This looks like it's done. It is, yeah, because obviously we never cut the headlands on this because they're so small, so that means that would always remain the really plush grass. So right, okay, that's the yellow green then, smash it. And that is where we're going to leave it. It's going to remember my position in that corner, so let's move a bit closer to the tractors. Yes, so next session we shall set our mowers mowing. I don't think we'll get everything done in one though, because mind you, I don't know, yeah, we've just got to set the two jockeys. They're fully seeded up, so yeah, no, I think actually after we've set those going, in fact, yeah, that is the one thing I will also do. I have not set the courses for those. That way we can just go bang and they've just gone. So let's set the course for him as well, and the other one, that's spot on. Generator, 2 headlands, generate. Smash in and save. We have got a folder for 55, have we? Save course, activate 6 meter. And we want the last one on field 71. And we want to create a course for you too. everything correct. 2 headlands. And go. We haven't got a... Oh, what field is it? What number? 71. Okay, which we also haven't got a folder for. 71. Yeah, going forward, I'm trying to get tidy and put them in these. It's just a very good thing what picked off Scroft. I am not trying to take the glory for this. No, it is a very useful and tidy way to do things. I do like it. I usually, on most of my Let's Plays, you'll notice I just have everything in one thing. Now, it still works, but it gets messy. Soon you run out of space, whereas if you have them in the individual folders, you can have 10 courses in a folder and it still looks tidy. So, yes. Right, there we go. That's all courses ready. So, all of this, the 2 seeders, we can just literally go hit start. The plough, we can hit start, and then we can do our normal routine of grass cutting. So next session's going to be a bit manic. It's definitely going to be full on. And we might not do the baling side. We might just get the grass cut. And mind you know, we probably won't get the silage bale creation side, but we think we'll actually bale. I do think we'll get that far, but it is going to be a long session. Right, so anyway, thank you very much for watching. It has been an exciting session. I think we have culminating in growth again, in more equipment. Yeah, we've definitely got putting our roots down as well. Sheds, I do think 69 is the yard. I think we're going to have to put some sheds in there, maybe lose 69. It's a shame because 69's... No, I think we ought to do what I was on about. I think 68 is what I'm aiming for next, that big one. I know it is expensive. Well, no, it's a big field, so it's not expensive. But yeah, I think back end of this year, we shall save up for that field, and I think we're going to do the yard in that funny section. Yes, I know we're going to lose the gate into 50. That's a point, actually. It's one last little thing. It's field. We couldn't block access to someone else. There would be rules on your... Yeah. On your deeds to the field to say that the people have got to have access. So let's have a look. Would we block access to the owner of... Let's jump the hedge. Oh, that's a bit bad. Yeah, so this is the field we want. No we don't. 49 goes through there. Brilliant. Yeah, I don't care about blocking 50. Because there's still a right of way through our fields, and I wouldn't stop anybody. So if we needed to put sheds, although to be honest, looking at the size of this, I don't think whatever shed we put in is going to block that. We did talk about animals as well, but yeah, I think that's going to be... Or is it? Yeah, you've got to get animals established, so I think... Yeah, there is a lovely mod. This is what I'm thinking. And I do think we ought to do this soon, not late. It's not going to be massive because we can't afford to go massive, but there is a fantastic self-made cowshed. I know I've not got enough money. Just trying to see if that... no, we need access to that side. We need access to both. Now that would work. But I think actually... Yeah, I think a normal shed over that side. I think... That's more like here, over there, then you've got access. You're not blocking your normal field work, but you are... Yeah, I think that. And we shall stick 20 odd cows straight in that, and then I reckon we shall have a... One shed that I do like. Actually, I think the easy sheds are hard to actually beat in a situation like this. That would fit. You know, when it's against something, I think the easy shed is one of the best. So I reckon yes, as long as we've got room for that. Let's just see where we get to. Let's just try animals again. And yeah, I think that would work actually. Oh, has that got a slurry point built in? It's quite heavily down, that, isn't it? Look, I think we'd have to level the fields. Of course, when we bought the field, that's the point. I'm speaking as if we've already bought the field. That is a point though. This... How much do we... 152. I know, I think actually that's really is probably the better option for now. Whether we to sell field 55, we just made a course for that, but 68, we've now got 185. We would have the money, I think, temporarily to sell 52. Is that enough? I think it is it? I'm not selling a big one. Would we lose 72 killers for one time to lose that? And I know, yes, I've got the plough ready, but then I'd just shift it over to here. How much would we get for 72? Right, okay. We're short by 1,000, would you believe it? Okay. Let's speed time up. Till 1 hour. That's not going to kill us. See if we get a tick up. We should technically, really. Smashing. We have indeed. There we go, but it's going to leave us short. Luckily, though, we know we've already got the seeds. We were already going to plant the other one. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut the grass on this first. We're not going to waste that. And then we're going to literally rip this straight up with a plough. The good point about this as well is that obviously I did the damage to our field when I did this. So it's only apt. Let's just... Oh, no. Yeah, no, we have got enough to smooth. Yeah, let's just smooth that. That back edge is a bit weird because it doesn't ruin the fields anymore. It's the one thing I really think Giants did very well. That because it used to make it go bold, didn't it, when you did the smoothing in the FS19? And it doesn't do that now, which is really very, very good. I think that's it. Yeah, it's as much as it's allowed me to do, so let's kind of have a look. Yeah, that's not bad actually, because that was the field edge anyway. It was jutting out a little bit into the field, so smashing. So change your plans, but yeah, let's buy the field. Let's do that first. I think that's a good idea. Brilliant. So a rejig of things, but we will reclaim our fields in time. Yeah, we will. But I do think this makes better sense, especially for animals, which we can't afford right now. But yes, that is definitely the first thing we'll do. By the time we've cut the grass on this course and we've got all of our other grass, we've got the silage payment for this lot. You're talking back end though, well before we can do the animals, but this year is what I'm aiming for. Definitely. We've got all the equipment we need apart from the header. Let's have a quick look. Last thing that we do to see how big I think the header size is going to be for that particular beast. I'd say I think we will probably lease to begin with. And it was a John Deere 7. I think that one, if I'm honest, I do. I think the 7.6. But I reckon it could cope with the one above that. But I think it jumps to massive. It used to have the 9s, didn't you? Yeah, it goes from that to the 13.7. I don't think it could cope with such a leap. Yeah, whereas these, the class pack, now they do nice little leaps. Ah, no, we have got a 600X. Right, what have we? Isn't that what we've got? S600 series, yes, I think it could cope with that, but we'll lease it first, so that we are aiming for the 9-meter header on that one. So we'll lease that very first time. So anyway, enough waffling. Definitely plans are afoot. A slight change in what we've done and the fields have got, but I think yeah, we will definitely get 72, but maybe I'm not so worried about 55. One thing I am going to say though, Wally, is I now need to buy the data for... Oh my life, you're what? I think we will lease the little scout. There's no way I'm paying that. That's ridiculous. How much is it to lease a little scout? Surely it's... oh, that is a point actually. How much digestate have we got? I never thought about that. Yeah, we will do that. That was silly of me. I'd forgotten about that side of things. That's going to take our money up as well. So yes, I will think we'll either buy or lease the scout. We do really need that. How much? 20 odd grand, isn't it? 19? $17 actually. Yeah, it's the cheaper of the two and the most important bit. Right, okay, let's quickly... Who have we got? We have the little tiny turbo. I'm gonna need you next time. Let's get this done. Is it just on time-lapse? This is 1, 2, 3. It is actually. We'll do a tiny little time-lapse, I think, on this. So I'm going to say my words. Then we're going to send this back. Hopefully, no, we're going to lease it again soon. No, because we're going through it again. I don't mind having this on a long-term lease until we can afford to buy one. Would have liked to. A bit of a reaction to that. Oh, that's right. You need to open it now. Never used to. Now they've Mantrid has added the open bit. Right, I'm going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and girls on the other side. Going to be another update, because when Mantrid did his things, I don't know that he really intended to drag bales around or show you. I wondered what it was, but it is definitely to do with... In fact, yeah, let's use that to actually do us a favour. Notice it's dragging the bales around when you've got the portholes open on the back of this. Watch what happens when I switch this on. Starts to drag the bales around, which is, it can be useful in this precise instance. But I somehow don't think Mantrid had that as... it still does it partially as well, even when you've... Wow. It's definitely worse with them open though. Yeah, they have a drag coefficient. Right, okay, we'll leave that frivolity alone. Right, so we've completely got ready. Now then, that is a point. We will indeed... Yes, it was a temporary bridging loan. So we've only lost 55 now. That's excellent. That is the one massive thing I am going to say. This next session, the grass cutting wise, is going to be a monster. Because obviously... 72, 54, 70, 69, 52 and 68 are all grass fields. Now 68 will not be a grass field for long, but it is for this first thing, so I have a sneaky feeling there's definitely not going to be much baling goes on. I think it's going to be, yeah, we're not going to finish it. I think we're going to literally cut all the grass, maybe bale as much as we can, and the session after we'll do the silage, you know, the extractor, we'll do the baler wrapping. I don't think we're going to get that all done in one session. Yeah, and also we've only got 71 to actually prepare now. Obviously we'll move our tractor out of field 55 that no longer is ours anymore for the time being, but it is something future that I would obviously like to revisit. It was the biggest field, but now 68 is definitely bigger by a tad, but also it's more for the fact that we can put the animals in that corner and the sheds for it to become our proper yard. I want to put roots down and make this home. I do, truly. But for now, that is us signing out of Greenlands until next session. So I hope that you are enjoying this Let's Play. I am thoroughly enjoying it. Its expansion is fantastic. I love this map. It is absolutely amazing. It takes me back to my Greenwich Valley. I love the little village ones where you're going through the village. I really do. The traffic's a pain in the backside, but it adds an element as well. So I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining, as Mr. Sealy Pete would say. Yes, I'm just saying that it adds an element that sometimes can be annoying, but is nevertheless adds an element for you as a content creator and as a player. So be careful. Yeah, the traffic's a bit unpredictable, but you soon figure out what they're going to do. Yeah, they're a little bit too... You have to pull way back is my only criticism, and that's not the map maker, that is obviously the game. But it is an improvement over how they used to be. I used to hate it when they used to be leaning on the horn for ages. It used to add an element of pressure that you didn't need. Yeah, and also it was a bit... I mean, I know there are some bad drivers who probably would honk to the farmer, but most people understand if you're backing out of the field or you've just got to finish and let the farmer do what he's got to do. Anyway, that is enough for now. I am going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. Any suggestions, any mods you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments. Yeah, if there's anything that I've done incorrectly, which, as you all know, I often do, please don't hesitate to leave a comment. I will be thankful, not... I won't moan. I'm grateful when people point things out. Yeah, I had a comment from one of the viewers, I can't remember which Let's Play it was now, about using... The flickering has come back. I changed my graphics driver and now the oranges are back. He said about downgrading to DirectX 11. Now if I had bought my game through Steam, that is an option. I bought mine direct from Giants. I did because Steam... I tried to buy it from Steam first because I normally buy my games from Steam, but there was some shenanigans about the payments. I had to faff around with the PayPal and I thought, oh, I can't be doing this, so I went to Giants. But on Steam you can choose your DirectX version, so I could roll it back to DirectX 11, which is much more stable. 12 is the new one, and unfortunately I went onto the Microsoft website and you cannot roll your DirectX 11 back normally, so I have no option but to stick it on DirectX 12 and hope that both Microsoft and the graphics... I could roll back the graphics driver though. That is an option that I might try to the previous one because it didn't show up the cast the shadows, and to me as a content creator I'd sooner have that than I would anything else. But I'm going to try tweaking my graphics as well to switch foliage shadows on and off again and see if that actually works. If it doesn't, I might well roll back to the previous driver because it was more stable for this game, and to be honest this is the only game I create content for, so that's all I'm worried about. Anyway, enough waffling. Massive thank you to that viewer, subscriber, for that particular thing. It was very kind of you to take the time to actually, literally, and under normal circumstances, if I'd bought it through Steam, I would be spot on. Yeah, but unfortunately, as I said, I chose the Giants one, so I'm stuck with DirectX 12. Anyway, this is really me signing out. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye for now.